All right. So this is part 19, I think. I think it's part 19. Regardless. So way back, this would be a week from last Friday's Digimon was Armamon. Anyone who guessed this, you're a dirty, filthy cheater. Because that Digimon only appeared in Gross Wars Red and Blue, which never came over to the US or outside of Japan. So there's no way you would recognize that Digimon unless you just like, oh man, okay, so there's the silhouette. Now let me scroll along Wikimon. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna pretend like I know it. So if you guessed Armamon, you've lost my respect, and I hate you. But for everyone else, good job, guys. Okay, and this is this week's Digimon. Moving on. Alright, so just to recap, last part 18, I streamed because as I was recording, my computer capture failed like about half an hour in, and it was already going to be pretty late, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just stream it, that way people will get it out, I'll be able to put it on YouTube or faster, works out great for everyone. And then part 19, or what should have been part 19, was on Friday, but Friday was April Fool's, and I was like, I'm just going to make a joke video instead, which, if you're watching this from the playlist, I would have just put in before this video. Just a stupid fucking joke. And then I felt bad, I was going to put this part out on Sunday, and then, as you may or may not be able to tell from my voice, I got sick. Like, I felt it Saturday night. Like, at 2 a.m. I started getting the sniffles. I'd been sneezing all day, and I was like, shit, I'm going to wake up and feel terrible tomorrow. So I chugged NyQuil, and I was like, all right, maybe this will help. Woke up, and I was like, it didn't help. And then, so yeah, I've been taking medicine, but I'm still kind of stuffed up, still sneezing a lot, so that's just something we're all going to have to deal with together. But anyway, moving on. What the fuck were we doing? God, it's been so long. Cases. Nothing. Alright, Kyo, what do you got for us? Nothing. Wait, there is something. Living doll. Oh, right. We learned about this one. Have you heard of these super ultra true puppet sex dolls? Oh, they didn't say sex dolls, it's just implied. Alright, let's do it. Detective Karumi, you have to help us, please. May I come down and sure help us, tell me what's wrong. Given this business from the occult club, I take it we have another supernatural case on our hands. Yeah, I mean, no, probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult this time. Oh, then why all the big fuss? Well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and May. I think these dolls are called super ultra lookalikes or something like that. You must be referring to... Really? I'm not going to say this every time. You must be referring to the sex dolls. I've heard rumors about them, alright? Tell me more. These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You'd think they'd go for at least a little more money on the market. That's not really the problem here, you get that, right? But it still sucks. It makes me feel like they see me as kind of cheap piece of junk. I mean, I find it weird too that your doll costs several thousand more yen than mine, but... Wait, so you do care about the prices after. I said it's not important. Anyway, these dolls that look just like us are being bought by otaku all over the place. And when I think about what those guys are probably doing to them, just really creeps me out. This reminds me of another incident. I wonder if it's connected to that. What kind of incident? There's a really dicey looking service out there that's called the Perfect Girl Project. You can use it to get a living doll made in the image of your ideal girl and live the life you've always dreamed of. Police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing it with Mariyoshi. Sex dolls and living dolls made in the images of people's dream girls. I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection? That's the tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, you'd have to take pretty specific data on your bodies. Imagine getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy. Actually, I have an idea how they might have managed to pull it off. There's an LDC machine in an arcade in Akihabara that I think might be suspicious. LDC. You don't mean lustful dream chicks, do you? Certainly not one for subtlety if that's the case. No, not that. It's Living Doll Club. That's what LDC stands for. Right, it's a machine that scans all of your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess. I definitely can't deny the possibility. Hang on. So they're saying that the dolls are probably coming from a machine that's designed to scan a person and make dolls. Here's my fucking question. Why the fuck did these two go in that machine in the first place? Unless, okay, wait. Unless it's supposed to be like a little tiny doll, like a smaller one, and you can have like a doll of yourself. That I can understand. But like the way it's worded, it makes it sound like, I don't know how they got the data for these sex dolls. I mean, they might have gotten it from that machine that we stood in to make sex dolls, but I'm not sure. Then our next step is clear. We're going to head to the straight to Akihabara and gather info on this living doll club machine. Well, you say we, but I have a feeling I know who's actually going, Kyoko. That'll be your job, Nick. Oh man, look, I'm like psychic. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else on the Perfect Girl project. Why are there so many goddamn, like, big companies and shit that are just mouthfuls? Again, perfectly fine to read, just like such a pain in the ass to say out loud. I am not feeling well. I just don't feel good. It's not like I never get throw up sick, he said as he knocked on his fake wood, hoping that it was... No, this is real wood, okay. I don't really get throw up sick, but I get every other kind of sick. Not that frequently. I really get colds very often. Yeah, you look nerdy, but, you know. Huh? You want to talk to me? Why? What is it? Alright. There was a living dog club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there? Why did I have to talk to him? I could just go look at the arcade. This dude has an exclamation point over his head. I'm sure he's not part of the case. Alright. You there. I can tell from your body language you're frustrated and unhappy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you? Yeah, no, I like total uggos. You're a fucking psychic. I'll have you know that I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them. They're called sex dolls. If you want, you have one for cheap. It's not even like a reaction. I just literally just like, I see those 4 words and I'm like, I'm not saying that. And just say sex dolls. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself. Oh, that looks familiar. Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment. It hasn't sold well, but you understand how real my dolls look now, right? Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself, I've got something even better. But it's a top secret service. Nobody can know. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise? Best I've ever been. Well enough. Man, it could be better, it could be worse. I'm gonna say this because I'm sick right now. Great to hear. Really, even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fine. I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you love to just throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Not if there's not video games involved. Doesn't that sound just fantastic? I read that out of order. Because with the Perfect Girl Project, I can offer you exactly that. Perfect Girl Project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living, breathing human being. There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use this service. Just one condition: you can be free from the tedium you lived with up until now. Mwahaha! I bet you're wondering just what that condition actually is. I understand, that's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I'll let you in on that condition free of charge. The one condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it for the rest of your life. Simple, right? Yeah, I'm not really looking for marriage yet. I'm 23. It's a little early, he says, even though he's a groomsman to his 23-year-old's friend's wedding. PJ, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. You don't have to worry about survival. The girls take care of that for you, so what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? That's okay. Take all the time you need to think. Once you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Right now, I think I'll just go check out I keep wanting to read it as DLC. I don't even have, like, dyslexia. I just, I see those 3 letters together. I'm like, I want to read it as DLC. Machine at the arcade. I wonder where the machine is, guys. Well, I don't see it over here. I don't think it's here at all. Hold on, is this a store that only sells suitcases? Is that real? Does Japan just have stores that only sell briefcases and suitcases? God, what a strange place. Tentacle porn, all that shit, I'm fine with. A store that only sells briefcases and suitcases? Get the fuck out of here. Strange place. Well, I can't find it, so I don't know where we're supposed to go. Well, it's been about 10 minutes. I guess that's the end of this part. I'm kidding. How's your investigation into the DLC machine coming along? So you're just about to get started on it. If you encountered a suspicious man out by the DLC machine, that's good timing because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. Better take a close look at that arcade machine. I'm sure you'll find some clues on how these sex dolls are being made. As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns. Be ready for anything in there. I'll tell you what I'm ready for. I'm assuming there's going to be some random Digimon battles, then a Digimon that I have to beat, like a boss Digimon, and then that'll be the end of the fucking case. Looks like I can jump into the DLC unit. No shit. Like, does my character see these gluing, what the fuck is wrong with me? These glowing blue things? Or is that just for the player? Like, because it's pretty fucking obvious whenever Kyoko calls. My eyes are watering. I'm just so stuffed up. My voice always sounds really funny to me. Like, I never have any trouble, like, listening to my own voice when I'm recording or, like, editing and stuff like that. I know that's a big problem for a lot of people, but I'm very narcissistic, so, like, I love the sound of my own voice. But the only time it throws me off is when I'm sick. And, like, if I listen to it when I'm sick, I'm like, what the fuck was happening to me? Yeah, but I guess, I don't know if I've talked about that before. Like, whenever people would say, like, oh, I hate the sound of my own voice. I did it at first, like, just like everyone else, but I don't know if it was when I started recording. You know, that was probably it, actually. Like, I don't think I really cared about it before then, but once I started recording, I stopped giving a shit how my voice sounded. I like the sound of my voice. But there's a weird thing where, like, I can't watch my own videos because I enjoy them, because, believe it or not, me and past me have a very similar sense of humor. So, like, I'll laugh at my own jokes, but then I realized, like, I'll think to myself, like, this is fucked up. I'm laughing at myself. I can't... Not like it's messed up that to laugh at yourself. Like, it's messed up that, like, I'm sitting in a room listening to myself. So, I'm not Kanye West. I can't get away with that. So, I don't really watch my own videos. I can kind of make an excuse, like, when it's a video I did with someone else. Like, if I do a video with, like, Carlos or Spencer, then, I don't have that much trouble with it, but listening to myself, I'm just like, this is probably unhealthy. I should stop. Infermon. Infermon's a neutral type, so it doesn't really matter who I send out. Except I should set my best foot forward. I will keep the Sukumon. Actually, I don't know what kind of shenanigans he's gonna pull. He cheated in the movie, he might cheat now. I take people's data, make dolls from it. Lots and lots of dolls. Dolls that steal. Why the... what? I was trying to imitate his voice, and I can't do it in my current nasally tone. But it just sounds like a really old, like, 80-year-old smoking her whole life woman from, like, New York. Lots of dolls. Dolls that steal souls, and then people become dolls. Dolls of life like dolls of death like. What are you? Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished. I don't know what's happening with me. I'm delirious. Oh shit, he's fast. I knew he would cheat. It's in his nature. I don't know. What can the Sukumon do? I don't think they can do anything. Okay, I'm just trying to think for a second. Alright, they can use anti-bug, character reversal, and stuff like that. Character reversal doesn't mean jack for that kind of Digimon. So I'll just take this time to give Wargreymon an attack boost. And then this one actually has some skills, if I remember. Just Venom Trap. It could work, but I doubt it. I'll do it anyway. Oh, cool. That'll make things easier for me. Great Tornado! Sweet. It went as well as I expected it to. You guys were worrying for nothing. Come on. Everyone leveled up. Neat. I wonder if the other two can turn into megas yet. Got mysterious URL. Got mysterious Earl. Oh yeah, baby. Did you just come out of the DLC machine? You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you? Something like that. I'm a cyber sleuth. I'm the cop's secret weapon. None of these matter. Oh, I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Well, I've made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good enough for now. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm still good at, it's running away. See you. Whoop, 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 whoop. So the perpetrators behind this case are probably the salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate you got away, but we'll live. As we suspected, the two girls probably used that DLC machine unit, or those two probably used the DLC machine unit, DLC unit to gather up girls' data and then used it to make the sex dolls. Does that mean you guys checked out the DLC unit in Akiba? It probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right? Don't get too excited. We didn't arrest the guy, but we've got him cornered. I doubt he'll try to pull something like this anytime soon. The question still remains as to what's become of the sex doll girl project. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism then needs to help sway potential candidates to join the project. What is the Perfect Girl Project even really about in the first place? I think Detective Karami mentioned that people who are a part of it have been disappearing, right? Indeed, Nick actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project. Well, what is it? Anybody who has this dream girl sent to their room can never leave, ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad idea. Oh, what's this? Maybe it's an Earl. Oh, yeah. Left at the scene of the crime. No one is going to get that joke. This might come in handy, Nick. I want you to go to that Earl. Oh, yeah. And check it out. Don't worry about going too deep inside. Ha! We don't know what you'll find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister. Dark and sinister. She says it like dark would have been okay, but sinister's like where you draw the line. Like, oh man, no. I can take dark, but sinister? Talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side, I'm not going to be pretty by any means. Or, I could just go right the fuck in. Oh, okay. I remember this part. Huh? Who are you? Cyber Sleuth. Man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. Well, no, we're online. What's this about being inside Eden? Oh, okay, he didn't know. Got it. Haha, stop joking around. This is clearly a real world. How could I be in cyberspace? The fuck are you talking about? We look like we're in the middle of Summer Wars right now, and you think you're in your room? Who are these girls around me? They're my dream girls. My dream girls as pure as pristine dolls. Creepy. Yep, this has all been made possible thanks to Perfect Girl Project. You really know your stuff. Promised in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed locked up inside my room. Life with these dolls is the best. I can't be happier. They take care of everything I need. Really, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here. But this really is inside Eden? Cut it out with that. Cut it out already with that, man. You sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now? Huh, alright then. So that URL led you to one of the victims of the Perfect Girl Project. Victim? What do you mean? Remember, to join the project, you have to stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life. In reality, he was lured into Eden, and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious. But then that means the so-called life he's leading with the girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing's just a sad scam. Anybody who falls prey for it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves for the life inside cyberspace, thinking that they've never left the real world at all. That makes sense. This also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it, Jorogumo. Jorogumo is a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. They plunge in for her and die at their hand. Is that where Jirai Gumo comes from? The famous Yu-Gi-Oh card? That's really, really good in Forbidden Memories. Oh, I knew if anyone here would know about this, it'd be you, May. You really know your occult history. Okay, so I get it. But why go to the trouble of locking victims up in their room and then imprisoning them in cyberspace? If somebody's stuck inside Eden thinking they're still in the real world and don't log out, then all that's left inside locked rooms are living bodies which can be used for any number of things. Oh, that's gruesome. Like what? According to police investigations, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party taken overseas to foreign countries. What? Why would anyone do that? A lot of applicants are young and healthy. They're there are who knows how many people around the globe who'd want such fresh bodies. Ugh. That's so horrible. We don't know for sure that's anything along those lines. It's just theory right now. Ugh. Just thinking about it gives me real goosebumps. Anyway, about that guy your assistant met a little while ago. What do you think happened to him? It's hard to know for certain. On one hand, his body might already be lost forever. On the other hand, we might still have a shot at saving him. We might as well see if we can still call out to him. But we should be prepared for the worst. Sad. What's this? Please, you need to log out. Is this another of that kid's pranks? How many times do I have to tell you, buddy? I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I wanted to. You must be pretty clueless if you think this could possibly be inside Eden. Well, it couldn't hurt to try. I mean, there's no way it'll work. That's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on. Huh? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Error, nowhere to log out. Aw, shit. And that's the end of the case. It's bullshit. So what are your friends like? Well, Spencer's smart, but also really dumb. And Carlos is a fucking... There's no words to describe Carlos. DJ's pretty cool. Now that I think about it, are there a lot of scary humans out there? Just Carlos. Alright. I don't care. We're done with that case. Says Arata's been seen in Shinjuku a lot. What's he up to? Probably gonna do another digital shift. If I know Arata very well. I'd like to think I do. Oh, my nose, my eyes, my face, my everything. My pussy ain't back right now. Oh, that was immature. You two are fine, just the way you are. No Waymon. 120 defense, still. And you're at 118. Okay, fair enough. And then... Barnay. Not even close. Actually... Never mind. What's wrong with me? Wrong one. VV. Just need to get to level 55 for Ravemon, and that's the only one you can do. Okay. What level is he at now? 54. Alright, one more level. He's pretty close, too. I can probably just load some Digimon. Let's convert these ones. I really need a new Digifarm because I've converted so many Digimon, I have nowhere to put them. Alright. Let's load into VVVVVV. And then, I don't think we should start from bottom to top. Let's load Angemon. Actually, I might need... Which of these do I want? Don't need a Clockmon, don't need a Frigimon. Don't need a Galgamon. Don't need a... What am I doing? He's already leveled up, I just need one more. Okay, there we go. Nope, I fucked up. Okay, hang on. Don't need a Gargemon. Still? God damn. Just eating all this XP. Definitely, I have a Stingmon, so I definitely don't need one of those. Alright. Now, Digivolve. Probably going to kick him out of the party after this. Very briefly, he's going to become a Ravemon. You know, I don't hate Ravemon. I just felt like in Season 5 there were so many other better Digimon. Alright, we're gonna have to move Rancher Bill back out. Well, Rancher Bill's getting a lot of XP right now. Yeah, but he's not a priority. There we go. Okay. And then, this is new for me, because I've only done one burst mode, but yeah, okay. So it needs to get to level 60, speed has to be 250, and SP has to be 160. Speed has to be 250, that is not gonna fucking happen without training. No fucking way. I mean, I could do that, but I don't want to. That's a pain in the ass. And then you need 2 more levels. Let's try that now. Let's No, because I'm going to use up all my champions if I do that. Go to the Digifarm. Stigma. Let's see. Who's around that level? You need a couple more levels. You need a couple more levels. Oh, right. He's an ultimate already, too. I should swap him in, but I don't have room. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then whatever we do next, hopefully I'll get 2 more levels for Mega Digimon, then we can have Metal Digimon, which seems like it would be a good offensive type. I didn't see anybody using him in the end game. I saw a couple Plesiomon, because I guess Plesiomon has a move where he can like fully heal people, which is pretty helpful, but not really what I'm going for. Hang on. Sprayed all over my arm. It's gross. I sneezed. Okay. Rada Rada. Hey, what are you doing around here? You telling me the great Cyber Sleuth is just walking around looking for a job? Just joking with you. Just joshing, man. If you're free, do you want to hang out? Actually, this written challenge just came from some mysterious guy. It says, in my hand, I am holding a very rare out-of-print edition of the comic Bakuin Delete, if you want to accept the challenge. Basically, this is a rare comic contest. What do you think? Interesting, right? We should do it together. I know. I'll send it to Kyoko as an official request. If she finds out we're slacking off work to go mess around, Kyoko's going to explode. Still means that you're paying your friend to hang out with you. Alright? There is a transaction going on here. So, like, you can dress it up however you want. You just paid for my time. Which I wish Carlos would do. My time is valuable. He should pay me for spending time with him. Alright, let's see. New quest. Rare comic collection. Farm expansion plugin. That's something. Mysterious man has issued a challenge, a fight with rare comics at stake. Cyber Sleuth, I need your help. Like how Kyoko is totally just gonna let this go. Where do you want me to beat him again? Usually for the red quests, it just like starts right away. Community area. Why do I have a feeling this is going to be another one of those quests with no actual Digimon fighting? Unless they make me go to Kowloon. There we go. Oh, you're here at last. You're late. I'm always late. Hey, is this your friend? Probably Arata's friend. Huh. That is, I mean, this is, I feel like that dialogue was written as if I was a female character. Okay, so this is the guy you're, well, maybe this dialogue wasn't. So this is the guy you're doing the comic contest with this time? Okay, then do your best. Well, see ya. Isn't that the dude who was gay and... Oh, that's why. That's the gay guy with Lilymon on his phone. That's why Arata's getting all stuffed up. Because Arata's like, he means nothing to me. Babe, you're the real hero here. Hero? I don't know. Dick, so I was telling you about the written challenge for the Suspicious Guy, right? Suspicious Guy is a rare comic collector. He brings in participants with promise of rare comics, then gets them to answer a fan question he comes up with. All over Eden, there are contest organizers, so-called game masters, who ask the questions everyone has to answer. The way it works, the first one to reach the rare comic collector will be presented with one of his best comics. You can't buy a rare comic from the collector. Man, I wouldn't do to get that rare comic. I'm literally salivating at the very thought. I'm salivating because I'm sick, and my mouth is filling up as I talk. I'm kidding, that's gross. We gotta do it, we gotta win. We need to get our hands on that rare comic. Have I mentioned I'm sick, guys? I don't think I've said it enough. Huh, you wanna know what Bakuin Delete is? It's a long story, but a good one. Okay, I think I'm good. No way. Bakuin Delete, or Baku Deli, is a set of turn-of-the-century dystopia. Bakuin, or Bomber Garden, is the scene of a wild hero and heroine adventure. The hero is... Sorry. Well, I did tell you it was a long story. Well, anyway, it's now out of print. This amazing chance to get the final volume of the comic, which is extremely rare. Huh? Why is it out of print? Well, it's a long story. Want to hear it? Nope, definitely not. Well, it's just an overreaction. When it was published, harmful hackers started to pop up at Eden, and people feared the comic was flame. Believe it or not, they suspected the author of being a hacker himself, and he was arrested. After that, it was recalled and went out of print. It's always just a minor comic with a few fans. The shop stopped stocking it these 3 days before the arrest, making it an extremely rare comic. Now you can't get the contents of the comic. Now you can get the contents of the comic on the web, but nothing beats the real deal. I'm glad he acknowledged that, because that was going to be my first thing. Was like, you could absolutely find that uploaded online. There's no way. All right, I'll accept this case only because they managed to not make any plot holes yet. Hey, you've been listening to me? Oh yeah, totally. Oh, you want to know who this guy is who issued the written challenge? If you say it's a long story, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Well, basically, you see, I guess nobody really knows, to be honest. Okay, so this is the starting point. The game master must be right here somewhere. Let's find the first game master and solve the first puzzle. You really take the fun out of manga. Let's see. Is it gonna be someone with a fucking exclamation point over their head? Probably. Haha, you're also a participant in the contest, right? Okay, so answer the following question. Question. In which frame of which volume of the comic series did the main character's rival Ishinosuke Ginda first appear? It doesn't matter what manga you ask me a question like that in, I would never fucking know. The panel? Are you kidding me? We'd be lucky if I get the volume. Like, and to ask the panel, get the fuck out of here. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is a difficult question for you? It's an easy one for me. The answer is volume 43, frame 2, right? It's the scene where General Asimov brings him to the classroom. Ha, correct. Well, that was just a beginner level question. Next, please go to the entrance of Eden. You'll be asked another question by the next game master. Ah, that hurt. I also forgot I was recording for a second. Sorry, it's gonna sound gross. I can't help it. Wait. Yeah, no. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do at all. We have to go to the entrance. Okay. Oh, my nose. Oh, you know what I did play over the weekend? I already talked about all the platinums that I got 2 platinums over the weekend, but I talked about that in Final Fantasy X. In that Let's Play. What I didn't talk about, which I should have, was I played the Final Fantasy 15 demo. It's free on PS4 right now, so you should absolutely play that. And play it a lot, like explore. That game looks very, very promising. I don't want to hear about the trailer. I refuse to watch the trailer. I only played the demo because people wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, like I'm doing to you right now. But goddamn, it was fun, and I'm really excited for the game. I'm not excited about waiting 6 months for it to come out, though. It looks very promising, though. I played the other demo before, and I liked that a lot, so playing this one again made me like it more. Okay, the second game master should be around here somewhere. Let's look for him and answer the next question. I guess my biggest argument is that Final Fantasy 13, which is like the one I just disliked the most, the story was weak and the gameplay was weak. Even if the story in 15 is weak, it seems like the gameplay is fun. So I'm excited for that, but I mean, I could be completely fucking wrong. I'm not getting my hopes up. That's what I'm doing, though. I'm saying you should play it, you should try it, it's fun, you'll enjoy it. Are you the game master? Hee. Okay, then let's get started. Question. In Baku and Delete, what is the name of the pet rabbit that belongs to Rodrigo, the main character's Japanese-Brazilian next-door neighbor? I don't know if that's supposed to be super obscure, but Rabbity, Mrs. Ears, Mrs. Nana. The dog was called John, the cat was called Polish, and the monkey was called Ekaterina. Really? Is it Pionkichi? Wow, that's amazing. Correct. So far, you've been able to answer all the questions easily. Just what I expect from you, Rada. Hee. Next, you should go to the Eden community area. There will be asked the final question by the next game master. The first one to answer the question correctly will be given the rare comic. Okay, try your best and good luck. They said go back to the community area. I wasn't paying attention. Again. Back to community. Okay. Stop. Trivia. Which looks like a teddy bear? Lilamon, Monzemon, or Guillamon? Why would you bother putting Guillamon in here? Like, he's the main protagonist of Season 3. Obviously, nobody's gonna pick that one. Did I just pick Guillamon? I guess we'll find out later. I might have confused myself and picked him anyway. I might be really fucking stupid. Top tier game master should be around here somewhere. Let's look for him and answer the next question. Got it, Arata. Oh no, another sneeze. Wait. Okay. You're the top tier game master, right? Precisely, you finally made it here. Of course it would be you, Arata. So shall we get to the final question? Question. The main character in Baku and Delete, Shoko Haku, went to the school by the name of... That's an easy one. It's called St. Erase Private High School, right? However, I'm afraid I need the exact name and address of the school. That's fucking stupid. But I don't know. Uh-oh, sorry, wrong answer. Which one is it? Oh yeah, I think it came out in Volume 18, the scene of the school entry application acceptance. Ah, damn it, come on, I know this. I don't remember. Hey Nick, can you go figure it out? If you go ask some comic nerds around the Broadway used bookstore, they'll probably know, please. Or, since we're already on the fucking internet, you could just pull up some fucking window and Google it, you piece of shit. Bullshit. Also, I have to sneeze, but it's not coming. You know, my eyes are watering because of it. I can barely read this. Fucking wreck. I'm doing this on Monday too, because I know like Tuesday I'll be so busy, like I'm not gonna have a chance to record this tomorrow. But more than that, it's like it was a toss up because it's like, yes, I'll be able to get a video out, but I'll be terribly fucking ill. I don't know if that's entertaining for you folks, but I don't know. Which of these looks the nerdiest? This guy. What, you want to ask me something? That's the thing, isn't it? That's that boom delete thing? Never mind. Well, you should know that I'm a connoisseur of young beauties. That manga is completely irrelevant to my interests, I mean. Alright. How about you? What now? What do you mean, what now? I just talked to you. Alright, you're pretty nerdy. I didn't see you before. Huh? St. Erase High School's address? Who the hell are you and why are you asking me this out of the blue? That's a proper response to me just coming up with someone and asking them. St. Erase High School, you mean the one that the main character of Baku and Delete went to? Well, even though I'm an expert at everything to do with comics, when you ask me out of nowhere like that... Haha, nah, that's an easy one. St. Erase High School is at Kingston 5-8. Why are you asking? What? A rare comic contest? If you can answer the question, you get a copy of the legendary final volume of Baku Delete. What? No freaking way. Are you freaking kidding me? You gotta tell me about it. I have diarrhea. I gotta go. Yeah. Oh, so, I've been playing more Borderlands 2. It's a teensy bit. It's my first time I've ever, like, kept going on a second playthrough. Like, I beat Borderlands 2 on 360. I never beat Borderlands 1. And then I beat Borderlands 2 on PS3, but I've never, like, gone a full, like, New Game Plus playthrough or Vault Hunter mode, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm having fun again with it, though. I think enough time has passed where I can, like, play it all the way. I'm hoping to get to level 50 and then start looking to platinum it. Oh yeah, it's a Kingston address, but I can't remember the number. Come on, hurry and answer already. Someone else will win the random comic. No! Oh, Nick, how did it go? Do you know the answer? That's it, Kingston 5-8. That's exactly. Congratulations, that's the right answer. Yes, I did it, Nick. Thank you so much. That's it. You've answered all the questions. Please go to the Eden Free area now. If you get there first, the comic will be yours. Yeah, Nick. Mysterious guy who organized this contest seems to be in Eden Free area. Quick, let's go. Wait, where is he? One more time? I know I made that joke, but I'm probably going to have to look it up. I feel disgusting. Oh, cool. That unlocks the Eden Free area. I didn't realize we hadn't gone here yet. Programming now. That's not how this works. So yeah, this is the Eden Free area. We come here a couple times. Fucking lady or dude just chilling. They got an area set up for celebrities to have posh parties at the top level, just day in, day out party time. Losers like me can't even get close. Well, it's because you have an attitude like that. So you go behind here, there's a medal here, Skills Satamon. I only know that because, by the law of RPGs, when you find a new area, you have to explore it completely. Hey, aren't you that girl's father who lives in the apartment building that we've been to? Or are you just one of the lazy character assets they had? Hey, Arata. Oh, so close. Unfortunately, someone else got here before you. You're the second one here, Arata. No, really? Yes, it was really a split-second difference. Actually, I can't believe it. I tried so hard. Well, what can you do? It was fun, so I guess it's not a total loss. It was a nice way to pass the time. Haha, well then, Arata, maybe we should hold another rare contest in the contest in the future. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely. Next time I'm the organizer. Huh? Oh, yeah, I know this guy. Huh? I said he's suspicious looking. No, I never said that. Well, I think it spices things up a bit, calling us suspicious and all that. Actually, I do that all the time with my friends. This guy is, well, sort of my friend or whatever. What? What is it? Something wrong? Rada, you're friends with some weird people. Rada, you're just posing as a cool loner. Rada, you're such a nerd. Don't say that. That's not true at all. Well, even so, it was fun, right? You should take part next time, too. Alright, another fucking useless case down. No, Kyoko, I'm not having a conversation with you right now. I don't care. I don't need your goddamn input on everything I do. Alright, that's the last quest. I know that because time has advanced forward. Sorry to keep you waiting. Took some time to do a little prep work. That's fine. I'm really looking forward to seeing your Kamishiro infiltration plan. Excuse me, what do you need from me? Yuko Kamishiro, sorry to call you here out of the blue. So we have the Cybersleuth connection jump, my hacking skills, and your connections. My plan involves using all three of these in concert for the first time. Connection jump. You don't know that? Explain it to her, Nick. I can jump into computers. Half cyber body, is that even possible? I see, I think I understand now. That's why you've been able to move about so mysteriously at times. So then you have Eden syndrome as well. No, it's nothing. I'm sorry for interrupting. Please continue. I'll explain the main thrust of the strategy now. Our target today is the secret database on Kamishiro's Avalon server. Beyond that is a top-secret area known as the Secret Room. Secret Room? Yeah, Kamashiro's most confidential area. In other words, the location of the folder for every Kamishiro CEO, including Kishibe. Once the folder is open, you can all dive into Kamashiro's confidential database. Man, this detective agency is turning out to be scarier than any hacker team I know. I'll take that as a compliment, yet the operation still ended with nothing to show for it. Now I get it, you've got your eyes on an even deeper level. That's the plan. Using a connection jump, we can get it as far as the confidential database. First, we use our Kamishiro connections to get its invitation to the preview event in Kamishiro HQ. Rie Kishibe, the CEO of Kamishiro, mentioned it right. It's a preview of a big update for Eden. We'll have Nick infiltrate the confidential database from a terminal there. Once in, send an invitation to Earl. Oh, yeah. For the database to me, and then I'll be able to get in there as well. Then you'll access the secret room, correct? Yeah, once we have the data kept there, we should be able to solve this whole thing, including figuring out Suedo's true motives. For that, once again, we're going to need to tap your connections once again, Yuko. The passcode that gets us in the secret room changes every day, right? The only one who knows the passcode is Kishibe. You need to get close to her, and the only one of us who can. Want me to steal the passcode? Well, that's the plan. Once we're in the top secret area, I'll override the security so we can communicate with Kyoko. You can tell us the passcode via Kyoko. What is it? Don't tell me you suddenly come down with a case of cold feet. No, that won't be an issue. But I do have one request. My father, Satoru Kamashiro's notes and research data should be in the secret room. Could you also get those for me? I'm sure the truth about my father's suicide info related to Eden syndrome is in there. I see. We're certainly unable to find anything conclusive last time. If there is anything, I'll probably start in the secret room. Okay, I'm down with that. It won't make our mission any harder anyway. Well, we don't know if the data is even there to begin with, but you're right. There's one other possible data storage, that Valhalla server, which is the core for Eden's quantum processing control. Server's got to have all of Eden's history recorded on it dating back to the very beginning. Whoa, hang on a second. Valhalla server? Oh sure, go right ahead and name drop like that like it's nothing, why don't you? Even the most legendary of hackers couldn't hope to get close to that thing. It's got the toughest security in the world, all in one place. Oh, admitting defeat already? That's not like you. What, do you have a bad experience there? Who asked you? It doesn't matter. That server is a no-go. It's not something we can just hack into, but if a Digimon program was used for the hacking, there might be a way. What'd you say? Nothing. It's just a gamble, just infiltrating the secret room. But asking to stay at Valhalla server is another matter entirely. I want nothing to do with it. If you bail on us now, we lose everything. Anyway, our target today is the secret room. That's all there is to it then. He who runs after two hares will catch neither. That's fine with me. Okay, let's get the mission started. Actually, let's not get the mission started. Let's end the part, because that's a perfect way to end. Well, not perfect. So it's chapter 9. I want to double check where Victory Uchida is. Victory Uchida. Oh, God. Just let me end it. Chapter 9, Broadway, level 3. Wait, I went there already, didn't I? Oh, he was on Broadway level 3 before, okay. And this lets you receive the Friendship USB, which I think is probably a cam USB, which increases the amount of combos, so it's fucking useless. Victory, you found me again. The one, the only, Victory Uchida. Today's present is drumroll this. Yeah, fucking useless, thanks. And then Chapter 10 is an important one, and so is Chapter 11, actually. And then 13, 14, 15, 16 doesn't seem that important. 17 does. 8 or 19 is very important. That's the XP one. And then 20 is the last one, but you can't miss 20, so I'm not worried about it. Alright. So with that, actually, let's go to Eden real quick. I've got some time. I want to level up Metal Digimon real quick. It would make me very happy. Just to not have to fucking worry about it anymore. Alright. Which of you is the toughest people? Kinda. That one's probably the best. Yeah, I'll do this one. Oh, I am very sick. I don't know if I mentioned that. Just don't feel good. Ugh. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, wow. I forgot. VVVV is still only level 1. I should mess with his moves. Oh, cool. It's all foes, 80 electric damage to all foes. That's pretty neat. Didn't kill anyone, but you know, whatever. Alright. That one's dead. It's weird to see Nanimon do anything. I feel like he's a joke Digimon. Like, we just shouldn't encounter him in like, the field. Alright, let's try this again. Only this time kill him. Oh, that's interesting. His victory pose is different from his Digivolution pose. Interesting. Wait, I didn't even check. Did he level up yet? He's got 2 more levels. Fuck this. That, and I already got the thumbnail for Ravemon. Alright. So that's the end of this part. Ravemon was actually surprisingly useful. I'll probably keep him. Well, for now anyway, before I eventually turn him into like an All-Force Digimon or something. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time for part 20. Have a pleasant day or evening.